can't start this.
Throws out a fact, changes everything.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello!
Let me get the light on.
Oh yes, hello, Megan's first, and Tina! Tina's always here first. Hello, guys.
Is Ambrose glowing?
Am I glowing?
The main reason I opened JapanLA was to share cute culture with adults who thought it was like weird to like cute stuff, or they thought like, oh, I have to grow up and I can't like this stuff anymore. So I still get to do that on Popshoplive and reach more people, and then they have that community to chat with each other and like embrace like who they are, and like even though we're closed, Popshoplive lets us still do that. You know, my name is Jamie Rivadinera. I'm the owner of JapanLA. I started the store in 2006. I guess I was inspired by Japanese pop culture and LA culture, so that's why it's called JapanLA. The way I hire is I look for people that I would want to hang out with, and then I feel like those are the kind of people my customers would like to hang out with.
Hi, my name is Nai. So I work at JapanLA, and I used to be a store manager, but now I'm one of the hosts for the shows. Before Popshoplive, I did work at JapanLA, I think for a couple months at that point. What I like to call my role at that point, that was a plushie consultant. It's cool because you see like grown-ups who are just like 30, 40 years old. They see it and they're like, oh my God, that's adorable. And I just love bringing that energy to people and like having people like rediscover like what makes them so happy about like things that people label just as toys now, but I feel like they still spark so much joy.
Hi, I'm Ambrose Fable. I work as a host at Popshoplive. I am queer and I enjoy cute things. So 5 years ago, I worked at JapanLA. I worked at the Melrose location. I walked in, I thought it was really cute, so I applied. And it was just like any retail store where, you know, you like fix up the store, it was cute. And then I left the company, and then I decided to come back, and that's when they were doing Popshoplive, because I saw that they were having hosts and people kind of doing the live streaming, and I thought, oh, well, I think I have a good personality for that. So I was like, it sounds like something I'd really enjoy doing too, because it goes in with what I like to do too, just like live streaming and all that. And now, yes, I'm a main host, and it's so fun. Because of course in like retail, it's a store, people are coming in, so you're more helping them with like the products. But on Popshoplive, it's like a show, so then you could kind of like, you know, run around and like do fun things and have little dance breaks, and so I really, really enjoy it. One thing that I really love about JapanLA is that we do have a great work environment, and we are like friends. We feel like a little family here. Like we're always laughing, we're always having so much fun.
And I feel like that's really hard to find in a retail job, where you enjoy the company and like presence and just existence of the people around you.
You know, even though it's still work like anything else, we make each other laugh and we make sure to like make it fun, which is nice.
So last year when COVID happened, right before it was mandatory to close down, we closed down like a week before, and then the mandatory shutdown happened. So everybody had to stay home. Like I wasn't allowed to have employees. So it was just me again. So that happened in March, but like pretty quick, like in April, our friend who's an investor in Popshoplive texted me and said, hey, I'm thinking about investing in this company. You should try them out. It could really like help your store. So I really trust her. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do whatever. So pretty quickly, like 2 weeks later, I did my first Popshoplive, and I invited like a lot of my friends that first show. There's a lot of new people in that show. And they just really supported me and helped me during that first show. So, and then it also felt like, oh wait, it's different than Instagram Live, because it's just they're shopping with me in my store. So it's the same as if a customer's in the store. I know how to do that. Like I know how to like talk about products and things I love and that kind of thing. So it was really easy for me to like transition into that. So there was that first pivot where we were closed for COVID, and then Popshoplive, we're on like a good roll. We started like doing more shows. I started getting some employees back in to help.
We were actually supposed to have a Popshoplive show, and it was supposed to be a pretty big show because it was going to be our Kigu show, our very first Kigu show, where we had lined up like all our Kigus already organized, and like the floor plan just like organized for the show already.
And then we noticed like our neighbors were packing up to leave, and we're like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, I think that there's a plan to loot Melrose. And we're like, what?
And I think we ended up deciding that it was best to not do the show. And that's when we all left. I think it was like just like 2 hours before the looting.
And then, yeah, we saw it happen on the news. All my friends were texting me, like customers were DMing us. So, I mean, that was a really hard time for us.
It's like really numbing. I feel like we all didn't know how to like take in the information. It didn't feel real. I don't know if we've all processed it, but also I think we all process things very differently.
But we moved the next day, like everyone just showed up, like friends, customers, neighbors, just all like showed up.
Very amazing to see like how many people like love JapanLA and like want to support it. Like a lot of people DM'd us to be like, oh, do you need help today? Do you need my car? Do you need me to like drive stuff over? And from that moment, you could like feel that like how I felt about the store is how a lot of people feel about the store, even though they don't work at the store. So I was like, it's just really touching to like feel like all these people like helping us.
And then from then on, like our Popshoplive family and our customers were like, we miss you, come back. So they were the ones that like really, our customers like and friends like really pushed us forward. Like we didn't even have the option to not come back because they were like wanting us back so much. So that really helped us, I think, get through it and like move forward. Like, so like we didn't want to let them down, you know, like, and it also helped us too know that we had that support and they wanted us to come back.
I think Jamie like really liked Popshoplive because like she got to talk to people again and like talk about things that she loves. So it was like the new business model of how shopping works. I think this is like the future and this is the direction that we were hoping to go in anyway. And I feel like Popshoplive has really opened us to like a group of viewers and target audience that like I wouldn't say never would have been able to reach, but like would have taken a long time for us to reach at such an efficient rate. So I think we're really grateful that we have this like platform where we can just like reach audiences from like all over.
So I feel like we're definitely reaching out to more people now because we have a show where it's like there could be like 500 to like, you know, 1,000 people watching, where before it was more like people coming in and out, and then unless if we had like an event where we had a lot of people. But other than that, it's a big difference from just being like a store on Melrose and kind of like seeing if anybody's gonna pass by this day or kind of see, like we always know that there's gonna be people now on the show, you know that at least we'll have like 20 people, and if you think about it, it's a lot of people if you put them all in a room.
My first impression was I thought of it more as like Instagram Live, where I feel like when we were doing Instagram Live, it was a lot of random people that would just show up and like sometimes people would troll us or just, it was like, so that's why we only did quick ones, like, you know, 10, 15 minutes. We did them like once a week. So I was picturing it kind of like that, but it's different because it's like the same people show up. And that's where the Kawaii Guardian thing came from.
They're just like our little cheerleaders. And it's so nice to get all that love and support and then just like giving that energy and like receiving it. It's so fun. So we call them Kawaii Guardians, the people that come and watch us, and it's just been such a like loving and fun community.
They protect us, they guard us. So coming from the looting and that stuff, we're very like highly sensitive, you know, we can't handle it. Like we can't handle if someone's gonna come in and troll us. So if anything like that happened, that group would just immediately like, you know, it just wouldn't happen. Like if it even started happening a little, they would like protect us.
I think it's really warm and friendly. Like there's a lot of people. I feel like every show has a different vibe, and I feel like it's up to like the people of the show to decide what vibe they want for their show. But I feel like at our beginning of our show, we always say like Kawaii vibes only, guys. Like that's what we're about here, and that's what we want here. And I feel like I think it's nice that we get to decide what we want for our own show. It's so different from a store because when you walk into a store, you're just looking at items. But then with Popshoplive, like as I'm explaining to you why this plushie is good, like why mochi is something you have to invest in, it's like the consumer isn't just like purchasing an item anymore. I feel like it's a whole experience that they're getting, and it's just like a whole different shopping experience. I feel like you're no longer just shopping. It's like you're bringing stuff into your life that like means something to you at this point.
So when we moved from Melrose like right away, our landlord was like, let us cut that lease because we didn't feel like comfortable there anymore. So then the little Tokyo store, we were like, well, we don't need it anymore because we're not doing pop-up shops in person anymore. So I was looking for a place that's big enough for our online, our streaming. We still wanted a brick and mortar. in case we do want to open one day, or we do want to have a special pop-up or something like that, like once COVID is under control. So I found the place we're in now. It's 5,000 square feet, and we can do everything all in one place.
And our new location is beautiful. I'm very, we have more space, and it was easier too, because now that we're doing Popshoplive, we were able to really like plan, like, okay, this is going to be our filming room, this will be downstairs. So being able to like build it like for that has been great.
I'm really happy we moved to this new spot. I think just because of the amount of things that we have, we definitely needed our own space. And I feel really thankful that we have this space now, because now we get to decorate it the way we want. Like, it looks the way that our store feels. So now anywhere we move the camera to, like, it's what JapanLA like feels like. And like you get to like immerse yourself in that world.
I feel like JapanLA, we're growing so quick, and we're just going to continue to grow and grow, and then hopefully all together with Popshoplive. And I really think this is like the future of retail shopping. Like, I think pretty soon other companies and other places are slowly going to like start joining too. And then that this is going to be it. We had Paris Hilton on our show once, and like, I've heard some other celebrities pop in and out sometimes. So I really think, especially with everything that's going on too, with like, unfortunately, the pandemic and everything, and having to stay indoors, like, it created this. It's just so convenient and easy. So I definitely seeing it like blow up.
For the future of JapanLA, I think we want to do more brands, more pop-up shops, do more creative shows, do more like hangout shows. But I guess it's just instead of being open every day, we're open on Popshoplive on certain days.
I'm really hopeful, I think, and I'm really excited. Popshoplive has given us like an opportunity to like kind of leap forward in a sense. If we had like continued being a storefront and just an online store, I feel like we wouldn't have taken this leap. I feel like Jamie is a person that I see that like really embraces change, because I feel like even with TikTok and Popshoplive, I'm always like skeptical. I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, can we trust it? Like, is there gonna be problems? Like, I'm always thinking about all the worst case scenarios. But I feel like with Jamie's like positivity and how much she like embraces change, like, I feel like we're in a really good spot.
Popshop's the future. Popshop's the future of retail. Like, I think this is it. It's so great because it's such a great community too, and everyone is always like, we're here to watch you, and even if people don't buy anything necessarily, it's still nice to just always have that support and people sharing and people being excited for your products too. And I'm so excited to see where Popshop goes, because I really think it's gonna blow up, and everyone's gonna be, want to be a part of it.
Hi ladies, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary on Popshoplive. You have brought so much joy to people's lives.
Something that I really, really appreciate from the JapanLA team is their care for everyone alike. So from the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you, JapanLA, for everything.
Popshoplive would give me a notification that JapanLA was on. I always love signing in, going into the room and everyone saying hi to me. I'm a proud Kawaii guardian for life. So congrats to JapanLA for 1 year on Popshoplive.
And of course, I can't forget the Kawaii guardians and the community as well. I miss you all. I love you all. Happy 1 year anniversary on Popshoplive, and cheers to many more amazing shows.
I'm just so proud of how Jamie and all of them have never stopped loving us and always trying to take care of our kawaii desires. And they've really just created such like a great safe space for everybody. And it really just feels like a great kawaii family.
More than anything, I just love the sense of community and how it's brought us together this past year. You guys are so warm and open and so creative and full of fun ideas.
Hi JapanLA, this is Roro. Every time you're gonna have a Popshoplive show, I'm really waiting for it because I know I'm gonna talk to so many amazing people and chat with everyone, and yeah, that really has made my day this year. So yeah, overall, thank you so much. Bye bye.